character's gonna be a trap now.
No, don't do it. Fuck's sake.
She hands that guy some keys.
Takes. Neat.
There was like a little kitty cat winking at you keychain on it.
It's like he looks at the keychain more than anything else. So where does this fit?
In my hands.
Yes, but where else does it fit?
I think it goes to the captain's command.
No, I
Uh,
understand.
It can also be used on various parts of the ship to disable them if needed.
Alright. Okay, that's... Hey, why would we need to disable them at any point?
Well, if something goes wrong and they're damaged beyond repair, and having them still going is creating a problem.
Well, I guess.
There's that, and then there's the aspect of if the ship ever needs to be abandoned.
Okay. Well, I mean, hopefully we don't have to abandon it.
Is
You
there
know,
a self-destruct button?
Yes.
Didn't we just want to go to the moon and nothing
Yeah,
else?
I mean, we're just in case,
This
so that
ship-
nobody accidentally presses anything.
The ship
Contingency
is
plans.
something that, well, I hope will be around for longer in the future.
It will.
Now,
Don't worry. It will not share the same history as our many jeeps.
Why?
we
how many-
have scanned in the three of you. Also, Bosco. She looks over at that guy, and like takes out a scanner and like goes to scan your eyes and your hands if you let her.
She takes out the thing and just starts. Was this like a laser thing or just like as pictures?
It's like think of it as like the Man in Black flash thing, but instead of a flash, it's
Oh.
like a barcode scanner.
They just like kind of slaps. It's like, hey, what is this?
I need to scan you into the system. I
It's like,
put
what's the last
Bosco
time someone
in.
tried to put me in a system? They tried to take my head. Well, I guess my brain, but still, I don't like things like that.
I don't think it'll kill you. It doesn't look lethal.
Reginald, please let the lady do what she has to do, okay?
Fine. Fine.
Thank you.
She scans your eyes and your hands. Now I have scanned all four of you, plus Bosco, to the ship system. There are a total of 4 buttons throughout the ship. If all of them are pressed at the same time, after 1 minute, the ship will self-destruct.
Jesus.
The buttons
Is she-
are in the captain's chair. There is another one behind the engines and engineering, and one on the port side wing in the briefing room, and another in the cargo hold.
So the capacity said it was 4 people,
Yes.
but can't more than 4 people fit comfortably on this vessel?
It's more about the life support system.
Yeah, from what I can tell, issue it doesn't seem to last very long.
Wait,
well,
so we-
yes, but I'm more. I suppose we shouldn't be using this as a interworld transport, but in a pinch if necessary, it could be a useful tool. I'm just having thoughts. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. So Miss, how fast can this thing fly?
Well, currently it travels at, looks at notes.
Determined amount to be stated later.
I think it's 2 AU.
It moves at 120 AU per hour.
So 60 AU. No, what's fucking
No.
100?
It is 2
2
AU a
AU,
minute issue.
That was just. I was literally just about to goddamn say that, Scott.
I'm
Re-
I've
I'm just-
no idea what AU is, so I'm lost.
AU is the unit of measurement system, which is 3,750 miles.
Why are you doing this?
It's
to me?
3,675.
Okay,
Yes,
my bad.
How long is it in kilometers?
Yes, what's Scott said.
Just ignore the numbers.
It's 2 AU a minute.
Oh,
And
well,
class for reference, how many AU is one of those tiles that we saw previously?
Each hex is 1 AU.
Okay.
And if you give me a second, I will give you roughly how far it is to the moon.
Yeet.
10 AU. No, that's way
1
too
hour?
little. Like at least 20 AU.
My AU system is based off how far it is to the moon because
That's fair enough. That's what-
whenever
that-
I made this, it ended up being like the total amount of hexes. It's roughly 63 AU to the moon.
Oh shit. So an hour.
At least
Actually,
at least
half an
28.
hour. Yeah, it's half an hour.
Yeah.
So we
Oh,
need to
I mean,
refuel at least 10 times.
Yeah,
10 times. What
there
the hell?
are refuel stations on the way to
These?
the moon. So
Oh.
Pink Dawn, did you have a hand in designing this vessel?
I've designed some aspects of it, but my expertise is more that of magical rather than the physical.
This is quite impressive work. Whatever part you had in it, even if it was small, you should be proud. This is impressive work.
Well, thank you.
Yes,
so-
Scott. Sorry.
No, I was just wondering, so if it will take us, sorry, I'm trying to think, what was I gonna say? Oh, yes, is there any information about maybe any alien spacecraft that we may encounter whilst flying to the moon? Again, lack of
There
information.
is typically roughly about anywhere between 20 to 30 alien spacecraft that is within Earth's area at any point in time.
Okay.
Do you have any idea approximately how many of them are hostile aliens, or?
Unfortunately, no, as many aliens view Earthlings as not suitable to speak to.
Well,
Fair enough.
thankfully, whatever aliens we encounter, will be able to speak to them. So
I
That might
do
help
have
to
the
avoid
information that there are currently 3 human spacecraft that are out there as well.
Human. Huh.
are they
I-
Are they
unmanned?
government, private?
They are the standard shuttles that go back and forth between the moon's small step settlement.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. Good to know.
So if you encounter any, it is presumed that they are friendly, but again, proceed with caution.
I guess issue, I would suggest maybe you'll take the communications then, because I don't think any of us speak alien, and you can communicate with
that-
Bosco.
Do any of you know how to you work the engineering bay?
So I
No,
know.
actually, Klaus. So there's no. It doesn't rely on stats, right? It's just,
It does not. It
okay.
is the dummy proofing makes it to where almost anybody can run any role.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the only reason I ask is because the gunner, it says equal the ship's strength with a bonus to hit equal to dexterity. So it's the ship's dexterity, not
Yes.
yours.
Yeah, the
Okay.
ship's dexterity, so it doesn't
Yes,
have to specifically be
Hmm.
anywhere.
Yes.
Mm,
That's
okay.
why I'm hoping Bonita could come with us. She's better with people than I am. Yes, very well. I'll run the communication bay as well as the
Yeah.
captain's seat.
I could do scanners and engineering then.
I'll
I'm
also
fast.
take the other scanner. If that's okay.
Is there multiple scanners?
Yeah, there's 2 scanners.
Oh, fair
But
enough.
Who-
The left and the right.
So,
who all is taking what position? Let's decide that.
So I think I will take scanners and I'll help out with the engineering if I have to. I think what we're missing is the gunner. Karai, would you be okay with shooting things?
Looks
know,
at
I
I
sword.
normally try to slash things, but I can try.
I mean, I'll do it if you do
don't
that.
worry. When
Yeah.
I design the ship, it will have it will have something to accommodate.
I think it comes with a tutorial, so I think we should be fine.
Gun tutorial, it's fine.
Yeah, the tutorial, I see. Sure.
Have you
Let's
ever
do
played
it.
Space Invaders? I think it's gonna be like that.
What is Space Invaders?
Yeah.
It's
I
a
want
video
Space
game from
Invaders.
1983.
Yeah, you're a little spaceship and you go pew 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 and then.
I don't.
Now, I do also want to
So-
say that your individual abilities, depending on how you use them in conjunction with the ship, could give you particular benefits while out in space.
Is that
This could be-
Pink Dawn saying it or you saying?
This is me saying it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because so that begs the question. My time stop ability.
Oh my
Effectively,
god.
it'll
You-
give
you-
you a
you-
round.
So it's 1d6 a round, like 1d10 rounds.
Oh, that.
So would the rounds still be
It
seconds
will-
or minutes?
It's going to be... I'm going to say that it'll give you 2 rounds instead of the 1d10.
Okay, that seems pretty fair.
There's a Gundam guy who can do that. He can like see the future.
What? So we come across hostile aliens.
And
Issue
it's still
would literally
going
be
to
like,
use your action to activate.
Issue just snaps his fingers like,
Zawaldo!
what?
Could, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that reminds me of something I should ask. How resistant is this thing to electricity?
It is... She looks at you, back down to notes.
Hmm.
Well-
hopefully.
That is not something that was extensively tested.
I'll just whisper to Carrie. Maybe just don't draw your sword or like, spark any lightning.
I
Well, he
am...
gets bored easily, so I should do something with him all the time.
I am honestly
What?
interested what would happen to the environment if you drew your sword in space, to be honest, but...
I
Well,
don't-
all the
What if-
water in the storm would likely freeze, but other than that, I don't think.
Oh, we could have like a hailstorm around the ship as our like shield instead.
Yes, and then think what that would do to the ship.
Oh,
Hasn't
well,
that been a
actually-
ability?
It's a decent enough idea, however, I don't think we should try it on the first test.
Yeah, I don't
We
think
should.
I don't think it's a good
Perhaps
idea.
not.
First round trip.
But
Anyways,
Yeah.
it's a decently not terrible idea, Scott.
so Scott,
Yeah,
I
I've
have
been
you
reading.
down
Think
as...
that- What? Sorry,
Oh.
excuse me, I was just confused. Continue.
So Scott, I have you down as a scanner and engineering. Kare, I have you down as a gunner. Issue, I believe that you wanted to be...
Captain and communications.
Alright.
That leaves you with nothing.
No, there's another scanner, and you can also be engineer, my dude. We can be the same role essentially,
Hmm.
because there's 2 scanners, and you can have up to 3 engineers.
Yeah, sure. You'll also be a scanner and slash engineer.
Alright.
Now, an
Why
important
not?
question. Oh no, wait, no. If he makes a duplicate, it'll suck up like,
Yeah.
even more oxygen.
Yeah, no
Like, if we
duplicate,
really
please.
need another engineer, he can do it. But,
If
like,
we're
it's not
if
gonna
we're
be-
in a dire situation,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just pump another engineer. I mean, technically speaking, you could use that duplicate to pump us more life support.
What do you mean?
So
What do you
Oh, so-
mean?
so
No, it's fine.
engineer.
Yeah, I
You
see.
can, yeah.
You can basically cheat out a bit more energy and a bit more life support if as an engineer, and that's kind of like the main role.
Fair.
so
Um,
no, I'm curious. Obviously, we don't do it now. If Karai can just yeet some lightning into it and restore energy, but we'll worry about that later.
Oh shit! I think it'll zap all of us. I think it will absolutely zap all of us doing that. So issue, maybe not.
I'm sure
No,
it'll be fine.
Issue's not saying it. He's smart enough to know not to try it, especially because lightning literally fucks him up intensely. One final thing, Klaus. Real quick, he's gonna suddenly try to read Pink Dawn's mind.
Oh, you dirty dog!
I'll save.
I actually need you to give me a will save.
Oh, you got
Shit.
outplayed. She's magical, dude. I bet she has counterspell as like a passive.
So, as you try to read her mind, you just see what looks
Pixies
to
and
be a
rainbows.
dancing banana singing peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Issue
Oh my
just
God.
his eyes snap open when he stares
Where are
there.
you? Where are you?
She smiles at you.
Mario.
Interesting
Mario?
countermeasure. I never would have thought to. annoy someone to death like that.
What are we smiling at?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he says that all the
That's
time. don't worry.
Issue's response to
Yeah,
almost
that's your
fucking
catchphrase now.
everything.
That's just your
Don't
catchphrase
worry.
now. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna worry about it.
Does she seem angry that he tried that, or more amused?
It's more amused.
Okay.
Because, well, you don't believe that your ability to read minds was in any notes.
Done, John.
It shouldn't be, considering it literally happened 2 days ago.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uh oh. Well, I mean, that just means now they know. That's the thing.
Or they already knew.
No, they did. It wasn't in his notes.
Also, guys, I have 4 ranks of Cipher. So now anyone trying to investigate me has a fucking -20 circumstance bonus.
Well done.
Huh.
Fuck. Man,
I'll
I
crack
wish
that.
I was harder to look at so that some motherfuckers won't use.
To look at?
I mean,
You're pretty
You
hard to
aren't,
look
uh,
at.
you aren't that good to look at.
Wow.
Anyways,
Fuck
I'll
off.
leave the lot of you to it. Did you have any more questions before I leave?
So I've never been to space before. I'd really done things that involved the
You'll get used to it.
like look at my cell phone. They say as they pull out a box. Like, Close, wasn't it the fucking cancer boxes?
Yes.
Yeah, he pulls out like a really early model of those it wasn't even Nokia, it was those like giant bricks of a phone walkie-talkie.
Yeah, I get
things.
I get what you mean. The things that
Isn't-
look like Lego blocks.
Isn't that from the 30s?
Well, this was what we used, so if this gives you an idea of what I had to deal with on a daily basis.
Issues like he'll hold out his hand for it.
Hands
See
over.
that? He's going to have Pixel try to hack into this thing. Is it too stupid to hack?
It's too
Yeah,
stupid to hack.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus
It's literally.
He's going to use his speak with machines to try to talk to it.
Oh,
Does
it's
it
too stupid to
can it
speak.
talk back?
It's like a sheep.
Upgrade me!
Oh my fucking god. Oh my
She
god.
just shoves it away like, you need to get the new phone and put that thing out of misery. Oh! Listen. Now,
Wait,
pardon
so
me.
he's out of the. Are you a human?
Yes. Yes. Check stealth. Yes.
He's interesting.
I'm different.
Yeah, I thought
I-
I found weird people when I joined this team, but this is.
So,
Yeah, sure.
Agent Pink Dawn, will you be joining us on this mission?
No,
Ah.
I was going to leave as soon as I've made sure to answer all of your questions.
Yeah,
I
so
think-
I was gonna ask one more. How far is the first station from our current point?
There are 2, other than the 2 stations that, within 2 AU of Earth, there is roughly 1 every third of the way.
Okay.
Their
Good to know.
exact locations do change a bit over time, but the
Or
last time I
missing out.
checked, she, opens up her tablet, punches in a few things. Well, there is 29 AU away, and the next one is 57 AU away.
It seems like we'll be able to coast by as long as we don't expend any oxygen or energy unnecessarily.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
And there's
That
also the
should be fine.
possibility of, you could, if you find any empty ships floating about, you could possibly siphon off some of their energy or life support systems.
If we find any ships, they will be getting a thorough investigation, I promise you that.
Salvage. Wait, are we pirates?
No, it's not piracy if the owners are dead. Then
So we're grave robbers.
it's
Yeah, that
well,
sounds.
I don't
even
think
worse
that's
than
morally
pirates.
questionable.
I prefer the
you-
term early archaeologist.
exactly this woman understands.
Whatever you guys say.
Blue.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Wait, me?
See,
Hmm?
the difference between archaeology, grave robbing, is your credentials. And I have several PhDs.
I mean, I guess, but I'll just go with it.
I had a friend who had a lot of PhDs. It was cool.
God damn it! I forgot about him.
What the fuck did you say? Was that an inside joke?
I guess he was an inside joke.
fucking forgot about him.
What the hell?
That's the most inside joke I've ever heard. And
Yeah.
it didn't even go through my radar of inside jokes until just now.
Oh, when Klaus started laughing, I thought about it. I was like, that's not a joke. Oh, it must be an inside joke.
It's there was a man that had a PhD in PhDs.
Oh yes, I remember. You told me
Oh,
about
yes,
that.
you talked about this before.
That broken motherfucker who was like good at everything. Gay. Alright, let's move on.
Okay. Well, I think that is all the questions.
I think even Frederick had a PhD.
Thank you quite a bit for your help here.
Yes.
I know you joining has been a bit of a rocky start, but I'm hoping we can be good allies.
Of course, and I would also like to ask a lot of you something while I have you gathered.
Sure.
Shoot.
Please keep an eye on Bonita for any changes in behavior or anything like
Of course. We
Why
already had
is-
this
It's something
Yeah,
wrong?
I'll explain it later, Scott. Me and her and Reginald have already had a conversation of sorts.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
The
this is
exact
important.
ramifications of resurrection via the Ohm is something that is not well tested.
Assumably so.
Yes, Reginald. Halo has no idea. Halo unfortunately has no idea.
Hmm.
And if she gives him a look, that applies, and it's going to stay that way for right now. So keep
You know,
your
it's-
mouth.
One last question.
Yes?
Smoking or no smoking?
Don't. That will eat up the
Please
oxygen.
don't smoke it.
Yeah.
It
Listen,
uses up more
I-
oxygen than necessary.
I unfortunately had to leave behind my cigar case. I know. It is a shame,
Smoking
but
is bad for your health anyway.
only if you intend on living a natural lifespan.
I mean, you could smoke if you don't mind everyone around you suffocating to death.
Oh,
So, mechanically, Scott, what would smoking do to increase the oxygen consumption?
Okay, so smoking would literally just be so when it spit out oxygen, the smoke would also be in that. So like essentially, if this has like a normal filtration, it'll either take the oxygen with the smoke out, or the smoke stays in while the oxygen goes out.
So I asked mechanically, not
Oh,
BS
look,
Mechanically, it would effectively, per tune, it would increase your oxygen consumption by like 1 point. It would make it 1.5 rather than 1.
yeah, that's what I meant.
so no smoking. End result,
I-
no smoking.
I mean, I agree. I was
Yeah,
kidding.
that's fair.
Is she
And,
making
uh,
plans to take the ship by himself and smoke
He's
on
like-
it?
I'm taking this ship down with me. Pops
And,
Cuban cigar.
Think, if you could do me a favor, and while I'm gone, prepare a data packet of the ship's schematics and such, and research behind it. I intend on making improvements as soon as I can.
I have already had it delivered to your tower.
Thank you.
You think I could? No, I don't know enough about.
Well,
What?
Oh,
shall
no,
we
don't
get
worry
going?
about it.
Wait, I just remembered something. Your pocket dimension thingy. It has
Yes.
oxygen, right?
Yes.
But
How
it comes
much?
up through the door?
I don't think you should rely on my door to
Yes.
provide any
Yeah,
oxygen.
I don't
The-
think
Well,
These-
it
these
was
are-
more
these
in
are
case of emergency thing.
And we can smoke in there.
Oh, yeah.
I should
these
have
are-
mentioned that.
There are many things we will have to test out.
smokers.
Sure, whatever.
Issue isn't even addicted. He just likes it.
I could get more six from my. Oh,
He's immune to poison and disease, so he's immune to addiction. He just likes the taste.
I'm just sitting here like fucking smokers.
I love the taste of fire in my lungs.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that yeah, we can worry about that later. I think that is all for
And
now.
by the way, for whenever you get to the moon, she just drops like wasn't holding it before, but like while you guys were talking to each other, she somehow ended up with a picnic basket. She just drops it on the floor between you guys. So marijuana is legal on the moon, so have fun.
I
I
mean,
face palm. I face
are
palm.
the what do you
Wait,
think's
what
in all
did you
those
say?
cigars?
She just looks at you
It's just fucking huge.
like
ass
a
looking-
look of like
She's fucking
interest.
high on all the missions.
Oh my
He's so
god.
calm.
Like, guys, he's so smart that even when he's fucking blitzed, he's still more intelligent than most of the people on the
Oh my
world.
God. It is now canon.
It is now
You
fucking
just fucking
canon.
blazed all the time.
So, I don't know if I should smoke this actually.
Not. Oh,
No, I really.
There's a basket now.
Listen, if you want, Issues picked up the basket, by the way. If you ever want to try it, there's other places than on the highly dangerous mission.
Oh,
Yeah, when we get back,
Why did you leave us with drugs?
what could possibly? Wait.
Honestly,
Yeah, what could possibly go
No.
wrong?
the moon is
Yeah.
one of the biggest drug capitals that we know of.
Oh god.
It's honestly, first of all, it could be used to help trade your way out of a bad situation.
What?
Second of all, yes. I mean, the moon
Listen, if
is a
you-
pretty rough place.
if you lived on the moon, one of the most depressing places in the current human inhabited lands to live in, wouldn't you want to smoke every once in a while?
No.
I don't fucking know. I was my entire life on the planet, and I thought it would be a good idea to stay on this ground because it's way safer. But somehow I ended up here.
You know, there's a door right there that you could walk out.
On the other side, I want to see space. So
Well, you could see space in a less dangerous way.
A telescope.
yeah. Well, if I don't do this now, this one, and I'm pointing at my sword,
Yeah.
will never shut up about it. So I'm getting with you.
Well,
Oh,
okay, I
Do your
respect that.
does your equipment talk to you too?
Oh, here we go.
What?
Oh wait, your equipment also talks to you, and then Pixel just pops out. Hi.
What? All of you. Oh.
Well, you can't hear him, but he is trash talking each and single one of you, so you shouldn't hear it. But
Well,
I hear
what
it.
did I
It's
do?
Well,
very
listen,
annoying.
I don't
Coward
take-
for not voicing it out loud.
I don't take morality lessons from other people. You think I'm going to take one from a sword?
You should. Actually, you should, but
Anyways, we'll be heading off
whatever.
fairly soon.
Looks at his gloves.
I actually. I don't care. I don't want fucking talking equipment. Alright,
But thank you, Pink.
I
Of
miss Sassy.
course.
Uh,
And by the way, just between us, she looks at Issue dead in the eye. I know. And she walks away.
wait, you know what?
What does she know?
so I'm gonna roll insight on that.
I want to know.
Fuck.
She knows what? She knows what issue?
What does she know?
Oh, make a will save.
Who?
Her.
It
Um,
comes back to you.
Are you trying to read your mind again?
Read her mind.
Yeah,
She's-
read her mind
she's-
again? Yeah. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter
Peanut
jelly
butter
time.
jelly
You
time!
have no
peanut
idea how
butter-
incredibly frustrating that is.
What is incredibly frustrating? I don't understand. What is
Well,
it,
okay,
though?
okay. I'm guessing that from the fact that every time I attempt to read her mind, she deflects it.
Wait,
she
you
knows.
can read
Matt.
minds?
She knows about my eyeball disease.
Oh, seeing eye.
Oh, you're talking about your third eyeball. Okay.
Yeah, I see what they did there.
What?
Yada
don't
yada
worry about
does.
Okay, I have to.
Yada yada.
I think there was a lot going on I didn't notice, so great. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. Yeah, like, can we
And,
get into the scatter seats, please?
Yes, and one final thing before the adventure actually starts is she places his hands on the dashboard of the ship and makes a long beeping sound as he attempts to speak to it.
Beep boop. Beep boop.
Why,
beep, boop.
hello there, Issue. How are you doing today?
I'm doing quite well. I gotta pronounce that name. Give me a second. Doing quite well, Proper Valley.
She just kind of like, you can feel a grimace coming from like the ship as you butcher the name.
Did you just?
Okay,
blow
well,
my-
if she would have known how to pronounce it, fuck you, okay?
Oh,
I don't speak Hindu.
It is the Prabhali.
Proper Valley. Good
That
evening.
was probably.
Shut up. Good evening. He's
Are
not
you
saying
ready
this out
for-
loud, he's speaking in beeps and boops.
That's fair.
Are you ready for an inaugural trip, Captain?
Yes, I am. And, question, is there any surveillance or listening equipment aboard you?
Not that I am aware of, other than the scanners.
Well, I didn't mean to, I meant more interpersonal, as in to listen to the people aboard.
I am not equipped with that technology myself. I am unsure if there is any devices upon me that was placed, however.
Thank you.
Of course, Captain.
Man, guys, it's awesome being able to talk to machines.
Well,
Fucking
it's fucking
technopath.
weird. Y'all keep talking to random shit. The next person's gonna be talking to animals. Like, oh my god.
I can talk
Oh,
to
that's
animals.
a perfect idea. Oh,
Oh,
God
I can-
damn it.
oh my god.
Okay, well, no. To be fair, I can understand them, but they
But you-
like I can't communicate with.
Do you want to go moo every time you see a cow? Okay. Anyways,
That's
You do
racist.
still hear just a very faint upgrade me.
like that guy just like slowly pushes the thing all the way back into its pocket as it disappears without a bulge.
That poor
Klaus,
folk.
just for a mechanical question, if I increase vision distance, do I have to minimum spend 1?
Yes.
Oh fuck. All right. Well, that's a disappointment. All right, that's fine.
All right, so everyone strap into your seats. And
Mhm.
Issue's got to suit up, and he's doing fast typings and mental calculations.
Let us see the space.
All right.
All right, T minus 5 seconds to launch. 5,
you
4,
Button down
1.
that stash of weed.
541.
It's tucked between his legs. I thought.
Okay, fair